Let's talk about workflow in an office and how you can use the software to do that and complete your projects. So here we have an air handler diagram and then the airflow diagram showing the fans and coils and how they relate to a space and louvers and dampers. This can be built by our wizard, just air handler wizard, by answering these questions and building these systems. Typically what I do when I'm done with this, I just hit File, Send To, and this project is wrapped up and I send it to my local rep. He will see my air handler here and he'll say, oh, you want 2 fans, blow through 1 coil, and immediately the next day, typically, or if not that day, he'll give me an AutoCAD drawing of maybe a Hawken or York JCI piece of equipment. AutoCAD drawing shows all the dimensions, lengths, and widths. He knew what my capacity was and my CFM-wise and static pressure, and he knew my arrangement just from this diagram. Okay, that's one workflow you can do where you can get suppliers involved to help you on your project. Then maybe I happen to change my design a few days later, which always happens with architects and projects, and maybe I come in here, my air handler, and I say, you know what, I really need a final filter on this project. Flat, MERV, I want it to be box. Put that in your air handler, put it in your airflow diagram. You'll see my static went up. I re-give the air handler arrangement to the local rep, new static. He can reselect my air handler again for me. Double left click on the space. Maybe I decide, you know what, I want to do a fan wall project on this. How many fans does a fan wall have? Well, as many as you want. So let's just go into that fan. You can do it either place in the air handler or up here in the airflow diagram. Let's put 10 in there. 10 fans. Each one's now 2,500 for heating and 35 for cooling. Now you'll see here we have 10 fans. Now I'm a fan wall system. I get that looked at, priced out by the supplier. Use the software to help you move your project along. Make critical decisions. There's my static pressure, right there. So I kind of know. I look at the summary on my static pressure. Yes, that's everything internally on how I want to size my air handler. There's things that are external to the project. And then you can go in a duct and add length in a duct as well. And right here, and that'll appear and show us that as well. Just a nice way to use workflow. This is workflow on your project to move it along. Thanks for watching. I hope this has helped you in your projects.